morning everyone, welcome to another week. I'm just upstairs about to get my shower. I look a bit like this is, you know, post walk on a hot day. I've cooled down, I've had about half my breakfast, which was overnight oats, and I thought so I'm going to have my shower, freshen up. I'm also going to give a quick clean to the bedroom while I'm up here, quick tidy. The vacuum and mop I already brought up because I knew I wanted to do up here. It won't take me long, and then this room is done. And I'll probably do the shower screen another day this week, but I'll do the vanity and the toilet, and then that's all done as well. I even did the fan today. So it's looking a lot better. But it's pretty yucky. All that dust on it. Now on the floor before I vacuum. I'm all ready for the day. I forgot to show you, but I did clean upstairs. I just haven't done the shower screen. The rest is done, so that is good. My hair looks silly today because it's hot, so I've got it back in a thing, but it's all fluffy, so we need the hair tweaks, and it's just not sitting right today, but that's okay. I don't know. Anyway, look, these look much nicer than my hair's down, but I need it up today. I did get some new clothes. Bought 3 things, 2 are gone back, only keeping 1. Which was the bargain of the day, or bargain of the year probably. You probably don't know, I've got a nice strap, or not strapless, a singlet dress in a nice green colour. I've worn a bit, I've had it since before Hawaii. I've got that one on sale, and it's now like even more discounted, but they have a different pattern. It's a navy with a bigger flower on it. So I thought, well, I'll get that because I know it suits me. It's nice and cool. And instead of $180, I paid $30. So, bargain and a winner, and yeah, I put it on, it's fine. I knew it would fit because it's exactly the same as the other one, so that was good. I was trying some jeans. I didn't think they would go, and they're not. They're wide leg, like a thin material, and they just don't sit right. I mean, I have terrible trouble getting, like, particularly any kind of fitted pant because of my cheap body and uneven legs thanks to having a blood clot. So looser pants are definitely the way to go, but like an elastic waist and all the rest of it. But yeah, and a softer material that just drapes. Anyway, so they're going to go back. That's not a big deal. And we're going to get some socks as well. I've got some nice little lilac socks you might have seen. I got my lilac socks from Mary Boots, which is where my boots came from. And then I'd somehow along the line, I was looking for new socks. I've been looking, and I discovered the brand that the Mary socks were from. That's Prairie. So they're an ethical sock. And yes, I've got a couple of pairs, 3 pairs for myself, and I wanted Kevin to try them in a larger size, so I'll get him some as well. And I guess if he doesn't want to use them, I'll just wear them. They should be fine anyway. But these are great bed socks. They are, like, they've got a thicker padded bottom, like, not padded but thicker bottom. They're just really comfortable. I really love them, and they're worn really, really well. So I've got another couple of pairs of these to work as bed socks or to wear with my boots, but I don't tend to wear my boots anywhere besides house so far, home. So if I ever do put them out, I'd have some socks. And then with a free pair, I think you got 4 and you got a free pair of random socks. So they've sent me, you nominate your size. So I've got the mediums, and they've sent me the ankle socks. So I don't know if I should go in to wear with them, but again, they'll just make another pair of bed socks. So that's good. I'm glad to have them because these are just so nice, especially for summer. And even most winter days, they were fine. I found they were good. All right, finish my breakfast now and have a cup of tea. alert for patchy rain in 17 minutes. When I looked at the forecast, there wasn't a forecast of rain. I think clothes are fairly dry. So I'll go get the dog poos, and then I'll check that washing and bring in what I can, I guess. But how annoying. No, it's supposed to rain today. Anyway, done the washing up as you saw, done the dog's dinners. Next, sorry, I've got a mess here because the recycling bin's overflowing. Christy hasn't done it yet, so that's to go out to recycling. I just want to chop up the dog vegetables. I need some more veggies for them for the next few days. And then I'll probably have a little break again. Maybe stay on the desk, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know, we'll see about that. Yeah, I'll go and get those other things done before it rains, if it's going to do that. What do you think, Hina? It's not supposed to rain, is it? He looks so long when he stretches his legs out the front like that, but that's how he tends to lie. I guess it's what you do when you've got long legs. Do you have long legs? Oh, Coda never lies like that. So funny. Christy's gone out on a walk and taken Kenai and Coda. I don't think he could handle 2 walks yet. He's still building up his strength, but now he's just waiting and watching for his brother to come back. Poor Coda bear. Poor Papa. A half. What do you reckon? I've got one. I ordered the whole one. 2 halves wrapped in plastic. This is why I want to get in the shops and get my own stuff. Especially now we can't recycle soft plastics at the moment either. arrived at my hairdressing appointment, got parked okay. That was quite good because originally my appointment time was 3 o'clock and there is a school just behind me. So parking would have been crazy. But luckily when she said 3, I said yeah, and then she said, oh, can we make it 3:30? And I wasn't. Not having kids at school, you don't think of these things. And later on I thought, oh, thank goodness it was changed to 3:30. I could have parked in the mall because I can just see the shopping centre from here. But as it is, it's just around the corner from where I'm parked. So that bit easier and just keeps out of the shops. Anyway, I'll see you shortly with some shorter hair. What's in there? Returned home, met by the crazy squad, although one's escaped. Crazy squad, hello, don't eat me. I'll you in your car. Hello. You have to chew me. Hey, Bailey, what's he doing? Oh, I don't know what he's doing. I look so weird with straight hair. It's so strange. It's kind of fun for a change. Oh, hello. But not fair. Anyway, they like to straighten it before they cut it. So we'll see when I wash it next, which won't be for another day or two, I guess. Then we'll see how it is. I think she's done a nice job. Don't get too much taken off because I'd rather go and get another haircut sooner rather have it too short. I think it's alright. I didn't get caught in the cast in the back of the seat, so that was good. I've just done everyone's meds up for the week and dished up more of the dog's dinners in preparation for being away. And now I'm going to work on my jigsaw puzzle until Kevin comes home. Give him half an hour or so. Dinner's just got to go in the oven, so it's nice and easy. I'm about to sit down and have a cup of tea. You can see a little coda there having his breakfast on the snuffle mat because Keno's gone for a walk with Christy again because she's trying to get a bit of fitness up before our trip as well. So she likes to take a dog with her, and obviously his coda's still just building up his strength. I don't really think he could do 2 walks so close together because that was about an hour break between my walk and Christy's walk. So hopefully she'll eventually look better, move the time to the afternoon or something, because I think Christy will walk whenever, whereas I'm a morning walker. I have to do it in the morning or it will not get done. I seriously considered offering to go this afternoon. They both go this morning, both go this afternoon, but I thought, I know what I'm like. I'm not going to want to go this afternoon. So we'll stick with what works. But yeah, he was so sad yesterday. He just sat on the couch and watched for Kenai to come back. So I had him up with me in my bedroom when he left. Coda knew he barked. They were both barking at each other. But then once he went, I think Coda settled down and he kind of looked for him when he came downstairs and he goes, oh, it's all right, Chewy's gone off somewhere. He's not worried about him. I thought, well, we'll do his breakfast and this. He got to choose between the snuffle mat and his little ball that he follows around for food. He chose the snuffle mat, so then I filled it up for him. How you going with it? So this is just his breakfast. Instead of putting it in his bowl, it's gone into the snuffle mat. I think he's had a nice time. You take good? You using that super sniffer? I think you might be almost done. I can see one actually lying on the top of there, so it's not quite done. The porcelain mat's seen better days, but it's fine, it works. We don't use it very often these days. I thought it'd be perfect now. Take him a little longer to eat his breakfast. And he feels like he's getting a treat. Not realising it's actually breakfast. Look at his little nose sniffle. You're having trouble getting one out, are you? Well, I don't think it's under there. Do I fix the mat up for you? You've muffed it all up, yeah. I'll fix it up. You might be able to get you to find your treat then. Yeah, I think it's in there. You just did the same thing. You've just done the same thing. Oh yeah, there is one there. It might be done. So I can see one still. Hey, the bear! You've had that one that was in there. Coda. Is there one in there? Is there one in there? No. Oh, there is. There you go. There you go, Coda. Coda, look. There it is. Oh, I uncovered it for you. Really? Look at a bear. It's right there. You doof. Alright, let me shake it out. See? Two. I'm finally up and in the kitchen, going to do some work, I guess. I've already dished up some dog dinners there. That's their rice and lentil mix. I'm going to put another lot of that on, so it'll give me 6 meals of that. I'm boiling 2 pots of water to cook them some pasta, because obviously we need tonight's dinner. Checking how much should we leave of his dinner, not breakfast, not too much. Coda can finish that, and then I think I'll try and get started on tonight's dinner, and then we're going to do that. I'm going to do my desk after this. I just don't know whether to do like a real thorough job or just do a let's make it look alright job. And I've got some returns to sort out as well. Christy will do that for me tomorrow. Christy's also going to do the chemist tomorrow, so she'll do little errands because she's finished university now, so she's on a 3 months break, or over 3 months, 3.5 months break. So yes, I'll get her to do little bits of running around that you know saves me. So that's sort of what I'm up to. I haven't got a lot of vegetables, so I don't know what happened yesterday. I thought I'd ordered mangoes and I thought I'd ordered some more vegetables, which I haven't, so I'll just leave those bags. So I've got enough vegetables to do those. The other ones I'll keep, and I can probably add the vegetables in that later on. Actually I tried to flatten them out, so I should be able to just hopefully put the vegetables in there when I get them and get them done. I'm going to even leave some without vegetables, and then Mum can maybe add some vegetables to some, or if she's got some leftovers she can sort of put a meal together for them. We'll see. Anyway, I'll keep on with things. realised I haven't had breakfast yet. Mainly because I forgot to get it out. It's overnight oats like I always have, and I forgot to get them out. So they were cold when I went to have them like an hour ago. I just suddenly realised, like I was getting a bit hungry. Not that hungry, just a little bit hungry. And I thought, oh, I haven't had breakfast. So I'm going to go and do that now, then I'll come back and assemble tonight's dinner, which is, I don't know what it's called, Mexican potato bake thing. Since I'm up, I guess I better finish off dinner. And then, still waiting on my desk, it's still waiting. We'll get there one day. But yeah, let's finish off dinner and the dog food, and then I can get the kitchen tidy. I was going to clean it today, but that isn't going to happen. I can do it sometime over the weekend anyway. Probably better to leave it to Neil before we go away. So yes, I've got to assemble our dinner and dish up dog pastas. away, but it's cooled right down. Actually, I'm going to shut this door. It's quite chilly. I can't remember if I showed you my desk. Looks a lot better, doesn't it? No, I haven't done the cupboard or the drawers, as you will see. I need to get Kevin's help with, because he has things up here and need to sort stuff out. Some of it's technology stuff. Well, it's probably not really too much technology stuff, but anyway, I'll leave it until we come back and we'll do it next year. Yeah, well, probably will be next year. Yeah, it's just a bit of, sometimes too bad actually, because I did do it, I don't know when I did it last, but I like GoPro stuff's in that, apparently with the new camera, even though it's not a GoPro. Is it an Osmo? Osmo, is it called an Osmo? I think I might call it an Osmo or something anyway. I can use all the GoPro stuff, so that's all in that container, and it's the underwater housing and all this underwater, over thing, you know, with Kevin we've got to have all the gadgets that we don't really use too much, but anyway. So it's not too bad. And then the drawers, you know, I'm just thinking about just everything probably needs a tidy. Probably not that bad. Yeah, that drawer needs they just need a little tidy and a little declutter, I'd say. But we'll do that later on. At least the desk surface is looking a lot better. So since it is 2:45 and I haven't had lunch yet, I'm just going to, rather than have my potatoes, which is more of a filling lunch, I'm just going to have a wrap, I think. Or I've got not the roll from yesterday. I think I'll have a wrap though. And that'll be nice with a patty on. I had it the other day with beetroot. It was very nice. So yeah, I think I'll just do that. Quick, easy lunch. Do some more Disney planning or something or other. And then I'm going to try and get my jigsaw puzzle finished. Puzzle is done as well. I definitely enjoyed that puzzle. It was a good one. According to Chrissy, there's a nice sunset, but not so much from down here. Well, I guess it is quite pretty. Should probably had the better view from up the top though. So the sky is very, very pink and purpley. This time next week, we're going to be on the plane on the way to the States. Hard to believe. Good morning, everyone. Bit of a slow start. I've been awake since just after 4. Yeah, 5 hours later. I'm still on the couch, but mind you, I have done some things. I did a little tiny bit of washing up, and I've been ironing a few items every time I get up. So I've probably done about more than half of the ironing already. So I have done something. I'm just not feeling 100%. And Christy's support worker was coming early today, so they've gone off for their walk now rather than later on. So she's taken the Groodles for their walk. I think it's for the best since I'm not 100%. And I can always go this afternoon. It probably won't happen, but you know, there is that option if I feel really inclined. But I mean, I've walked like the last 5 days, I think, in a row, so maybe even 6 days in a row. Been a bit, so I don't feel too bad about having a day off today rather than pushing. I was just a bit achy and just, yeah, no, this is not, I'm never 100%, but I'm 100% for me. Just not feeling quite there today, but I am gonna just editing this week's vlog for yesterday, trying to keep up a bit this week because it's getting to be crazy and a bit hectic, and I've been making lists of, you know, things I want to do over the weekend, like pre-packing stuff, and then I should probably start take a list of things to do like Monday and Tuesday specifically. My goal is to have pretty much everything packed this weekend, except for my clothes, but I've been using the Cladwell app to sort of plan my wardrobe, plan what I'm taking. Taking more than I would like as a minimalist, but my clothes for the most part are very lightweight, and we have to take for winter and we have to take for summer, so it does make it very hard to have a, you know, a real minimalist wardrobe. And as I said, my clothes are pretty light for the most part, so I'm going for what, 5 weeks. And I don't think I'll buy a lot of clothing overseas because I try to get more ethical clothing where I can. So I'm not saying I won't buy any. I'm sure I will buy a couple of t-shirts or something from Disney, but it's not going to be like in the old days when I used to go to like Torrid and, you know, the fast fashion places to get to get clothing. I won't be going to any of those. So yeah, I need to take with me what I want to wear. But yeah, that's sort of fairly well planned. I'll try and do a video about that, I think, of how I do plan out my wardrobe. I've probably showed you before, and then we'll see how I go with that. It may or may not happen. And I do want to plan a what I'm packing video. I'm going to try and do that. So if I can get everything packed, I can do that easily and get that edited. I wonder what Dad had brought up. He just sort of came in and went when I was upstairs getting ready, and this is what he brought in. My toilet paper delivery. Who gives a crap? Always come out with a Christmas edition, which I usually like to get. We are not out yet, but another month or so probably we would be. Well, no, we're going to be away, so it would last longer. But anyway, I like to get this special one. I'll open up and I'll show you later on. Pretty cool box too, actually. We've got some good, well, there you go. They even put that on there. They even put a tag on it. Ready. I guess you could just give the whole box to someone. Box full of toilet paper. Some people would like that. One thing I really love about this toilet paper is 50% of profits go to clean water and providing toilets and stuff like that to people, which I think is very cool. You don't usually see 50% of profits going many places. Anyway, time for breakfast. Got my oats. They've been out of the fridge for a little while, so they're not totally cold because I don't like them real cold. Have that, and I'm going to vacuum first. I will vacuum because I want to get that over and done with. I'm going to run the vacuum through downstairs, then I will have my breakfast. Well, I'm happy to report that I've done all my vacuuming downstairs. So it actually got done. And I've just got Chrissy's back. I'm also going to refill a couple of medications for Mum and Dad. Dish up the dog's dinner for tonight. And I've also got 2 extra lots of their grain mixture to put in the bag, when it cools down, to put in the bags. And then I'm going to make some almond milk overnight oats. Hope I can get all that done the next sort of 50 odd minutes. And then Christy and I are going to put up the Christmas tree. So, as you know, I've done most of the decorating, which is not much and pretty simple. But, yeah, just got to do the tree. And my hair, as suspected, getting a bit cut off it, has come back quite a bit curlier. This feels like more like me, a bit scruffly. Oh, it's so weird, my hair, because it was dead straight. And then it went curly, and then back to straight again, and now it's come back curly. I think it's just like when it falls out, it's regrown. Very odd hair. Hair does strange things. I didn't know it could go from straight to curly. Anyway, I quite like it. All right. Yeah, I'll do the medications first. Lots of oats done, some more milk, which should do another, probably not 2, but at least another 1 perhaps. That's good. It's keeping an eye for the next couple of days. Unfortunately, I've not been feeling really great. Chrissy and I were going to start doing the tree about 1, but Fibro decided to say yeah, nah. So I've just been, I don't even know what I've been doing. I'm looking at gift ideas actually for the stocking stuffers, because I'm worried that I'm going to come back and then Well, I've actually got a few days when we get back, I think, before we do our family Christmas. Yeah, because Kevin's got to go to work for 2 days, so that's okay. Not a disaster. I could go to the shops if I have to. I'm just thinking, what if I don't get anything overseas for people for their stockings? But there's a few things I've found that are suitable I'm going to buy. I just refuse to buy things for the sake of it. So, but it's also hard. I think Dan and Christy kind of all pick their own presents, but I'd like to get some extra surprises for them as well to put in their stockings. Basically do stockings, and then if there's any, we've got a hand crocheted basket that they made a few years ago, which got a basket for anything that doesn't fit in the stockings to go. So, and we just do like a gift from whoever. So we don't all have to buy a present for each person or anything like that. They all just go into our tubs and things like that. Not sure if Zach's going to be here for our family Christmas because it's a work day, so he may have to work. Christian's going to find out because it's that crazy time between Christmas and New Year's, but I think it's a normal, well, it's a normal work day, I think, but Kevin obviously has Fridays off, so we made it for that time. Yeah, so I said to Christy, let's see at 3 o'clock if I feel any better. I don't think I'm feeling any better, but I just wanted to get my potatoes in, so they're going now. And if I do feel better, we'll do the Christmas tree. Honestly, I could do without doing the Christmas tree because I'm really going to have a few days here to enjoy it, a few days when we come back. And then, can we guess who's going to have to dismantle the Christmas tree? Me. Although, I must say to Christy, she wants me to help me to do it. She's going to help me take it down as well. Christmas was so easy. Like, the other decorations were so easy this year though. So it really wasn't hard to do the rest of it. It's not like so much stuff anymore, so it's so much easier. Much less daunting to do the other decor. Yeah, that stuff. Alright, I'm waiting for my lunch to be ready. I'm going to have that. Keep writing up my notes. I'm pretty sure I have got Vegas sorted. That's the main thing, obviously, because that's where we're going to first. And then I'll move on to Universal. Not going to do as many plans for Universal, but I want to know where we're going to kind of eat, or at least a few eating options, which I think I've already done. I've made a few bookings for dinner at the hotel we're staying at. I think I've picked lunch places, because I think, you know, there's something vegan that I'm going to want to eat. Christy will probably take her own lunch with her most of the time, or just go buy something whenever she's ready to eat something. So, yeah, I think I'll move on to that. I cannot believe that this time next week we will be, I don't know, somewhere in the States or flying around the States. It's just crazy. But I was also thinking yesterday, we've got like an extra 6 hours flying time and 3 hours in the airport. I don't know why I let Kevin book fly to Dallas. I must have been to do that return flight because, I don't know, anyway, that's what we ended up doing, and it must have made sense at the time, but now I just think, oh my gosh, there's so much extra travel time. Oh dear. At least we arrive in Vegas, it's going to be evening, we'll be able to just head to bed. And even if the next day it's Thanksgiving, we're just going to go to the shops and do some shopping, and which I believe are open, and Whole Foods to get our groceries. And so if we end up having a nap or whatever, it's fine. If we get up late, it doesn't matter. Alright, my lunch is ready. So the donut is dying. I heard a rip. I think it already must have had a hole in it though. And there's stuffing about to be pulled out once they realise it's coming apart. That'll be fun though. I might have to go buy them another one when we go back to Hawaii.
Then it'll be like it's snowing in the lounge.
Yeah. They don't know yet. Just hugging them. But it's nice to see them play. They do love the donut. Oh, lucky we're going to be going to buy more toys for them very soon. Goodness. Oh my goodness. As you can see, the donut is being stuffed. The noises. We haven't had it. Coda must be feeling good. This is the first big play I think since he's had since his second surgery.
It's a friendly puppy. Just sneezing going on.
Oh, I love them noises. French now. I can smell them too. They smell yummy.
I'm gonna eat a puppy.
That smells nice.
Was that it?
Well, they've been playing for a fair while. That was just a pause. Waiting now to try and get the disability access pass for Disney. Christy's also eligible, so we're both going to do that together. Don't know how long it's going to take. We'll see how that goes. I've never had to get one before because we've always gone in the off season and you could use a fast pass, but now I would struggle so much waiting in line, not just with fibro because that doesn't count apparently, but with my claustrophobia. Like, I've never had to stand in a line, and I know I would freak out, particularly rides like Pirates where it's a very enclosed space. Even walking through them I can struggle a bit sometimes. But if I had to stand in that spot for any period of time, that would be difficult for me, very much so. I'd probably have a panic attack, I think. Don't really want to find out because you can't get out of there easy. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to get that, and Christy can too. Most of the time we'll be together, but sometimes we'll be doing different things or different days, so if we can both get it, then that solves that issue. Replenishing our bonsai supplies.
Remove all the ones off the bottom. I said bottom.
That's great. Christy and I are about to set up the tree.
I think we might need a new tree.
When we move, we're going to get a new tree.
Okay. I don't know which level to which level.
It's the bottom one.
Is it?
I think. just as we finished doing the tree, we've just got the message to, they were just checking we're still here. So waiting to hear back from them now. But that was like perfect timing.
Yeah. Well, because
So hopefully.
it switches off on its own.
Yeah.
So I downloaded caffeine, which just keeps the screen up, thinking that it'd work, but it still just like switches out on its own. So you have to continuously refresh it to make sure it's still loading, so you can see when you get the message. And I noticed it's done that again, so I re-logged in, and they'd sent a message like within the last minute, because it was
right on that.
like we were at the same like minute time that the message had been sent, so it was within a minute.
That was a long roundabouts kind of story, I believe.
It's a very ADHD story. You give all the details whether they're important or not.
You're going to pay us on when you're on the phone call.
But yeah,
We're still waiting.
well, they just said they're typing, so.
Yeah, but it said you're in the queue. It was just saying we're in the queue. And so we're going to get lunch ordered anyway. Haven't very vlogged very much today. That phone call, or not, well, it's not a phone call, but that online chat thing, they closed at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. American time. So that's it. For that time. So that was 2 o'clock. So nearly 4 hours in a queue and nothing. We'll try again tomorrow. Luckily it wasn't too much of an inconvenience. You just had to keep monitoring it. Now Mum and Dad have just left. Kevin's going back to the chemist to get the scripts he dropped off before, so we've got all our supplies for the 5 weeks we're away. And I am going to dish up the dog's food and tidy this kitchen and chop some vegetables for them, because Kevin's got me some veggies at Aldi when he went there. It's been a really weird day today. Very strange. Nice easy dinner tonight, got just leftovers. Out on our walk, as you can probably tell. We're a bit late getting out because of we finally got our phone call for the gas pass, so Christian and I got that, no worries. And then we've got to do some of our bookings of rides, so the doggies were all ready to go. We're about to head off when that all started, and anyway, they were good boys and just waited patiently. But finally out. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, as you can see. Kevin's playing his Pokemon again.
Yes. I've got a wave.
Come on. Everyone's looking for somewhere to do, is that a Pokestop?
Yep.
And they found one right outside our house. I didn't know there was a little bear down there, right beside Kevin's bed, and his shoes. I think he might be a bit sad because we have been starting to pack. Not doing clothes today, I'll do that the day before. But I've been gathering all that pack. I think I'm a minimalist, but I'm an environmentalist as well, so we have a whole bag of kitchen stuff to take with us. And then because I've got fibre, I'm taking a heat pack. I've got a first aid kit. All the bits. And then of course, you've got to have your mouse ears. Oh dear, oh well. Should be fine. Don't think my clothes will be too bad.